have hung around with my brothers and sisters and my mother and father at some time over the years. And so you know quite well that the girls can't tell jokes, although Deb does do a fair job now and then. She did her best, God bless her. But so we're here to celebrate Mom and Dad's 60th, and it's been a little bit too serious. So I'm going to tell you a story about when I was in Argentia back in '86. I spent a couple of years down there, and Dad and Mom used to come out quite frequently. Randy and Ange came out occasionally, and I think Deb and Ross and Donna and Jeff, and we always had a good time when they were out. Now sometimes Dad would sneak off, and Mom would be down at the commissary loading up on $10,000 worth of groceries, and we were wondering how the hell we were going to get them all home. And Dad and I would go down to the mess, and down there all the clubs were combined. So the officers' mess and the enlisted were all together, and the enlisted were always doing something. Oh my God, Mick is here. Just in time, buddy. Just in time. So this particular night was they were having a sort of like an Oktoberfest, and a lot of Americans down there, as you know, and they were having a chili cook-off. And Dad and I were up at the bar having a beer when one of the judges didn't show up. So they asked Dad, because you know, Dad was the life of the party, if he would be the third judge in the chili contest. There were I think there were 8 pots of chili to try. And Dad said, well, you know, that's not a dish that we're all that familiar with here in Newfoundland, but you know, I'll give it a go. It's not too spicy, is it? And they go, well, you know, the odd one gets a little hot, but it should be okay, and we'll supply you with all the beer you could drink. Now, for those of you who remember Dad in his younger days, that was a challenge, and it was going to cost somebody a few dollars. So he did keep copious notes, and although we had to carry him out that night, I did manage to keep the notes. And I thought that tonight would be a pretty good time to share them all with you. Because Dad, as you all know, is the master joke teller. But if you're worried that when he passes, and eventually he will, Mom, I promise, you still got Randy and myself and Richard and Jim and Tony, and I don't remember all my brothers and sisters because I'm 58 myself, and I can't even remember what I have for breakfast. But every one of them has got a great sense of humor. And every one of them knows all your jokes by heart because we've heard them 1,000 times. And that's another great thing about being in your late 50s. They're all new to me every time you call me and tell me a new one. So anyway, I'm going to read you some of the notes that Dad took that night. And we're talking now, what, 86? So we're talking 31 years ago. And I took a picture of them, so I'm not sure if, how it'll come out, but I'll give it a try. So anyway, here we go. So, the first chili was Mike's Manic Monster Chili. Judge number 1 said it was a little too heavy on the tomato, but it had an amusing kick. Judge number 2 said it was a nice, smooth, tomatoey flavor, very mild. Walt said, holy crap, what the hell is this stuff? You can remove dried paint from your driveway. Took me 2 beers to put out the flames. I hope this is the worst one. These Americans are crazy. Chili number 2, El Ranchero's Afterburner Chili. Judge number 1, smoky with a hint of pork, slight jalapeno tang. Judge number 2, exciting barbecue flavor, needs more peppers to be taken seriously. Walt, keep this out of the reach of children. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to taste besides pain. I had to wave off 2 people who wanted to give me the Heimlich maneuver. They had to rush in more beer when they saw the look on my face. Chili number 3, Alfredo's famous burn down the barn chili. Judge number 1, excellent firehouse chili, great kick. Judge number 2, a bit salty, but good use of peppers. Walt, call the EPA. I've located a uranium spill. My nose feels like I've been snorting Drano. Everyone knows the routine by now. Get me more beer before I ignite. Barmaid pounded me on the back, and now my backbone is in the front part of my chest. I'm getting red-faced from all the beer. Chili number 4, there were 8. Bubba's Black Magic. Black bean chili with almost no spice, disappointing, was Judge 1. Judge 2, a hint of lime in the black beans, good side dish for fish or other mild foods, not much of a chili. Dad, I felt something scraping across my tongue but was unable to taste it. Is it possible to burn out taste buds? Sally, the beer maid, was standing behind me with fresh refills. This 300-pound woman is now starting to look hot, just like this nuclear waste I'm eating. Chili number 5, Lisa's Legal Lip Remover. A meaty, strong chili, jalapeno peppers freshly ground, adding considerable kick. Very impressive, said Just One. Judge number 2 said this chili is using the shredded beef, could have more tomato, but I must admit the jalapeno peppers make a strong statement. Dad, my ears are ringing. Sweat is pouring off my forehead, and I can no longer focus my eyes. I farted, and 4 people behind me needed paramedics. The contestant seemed offended when I told her that the chili had given me brain damage. Sally saved my tongue from bleeding by pouring beer directly on it from the pitcher. I wonder if I'm burning my lips off. It really kicks me and ticks me off that other judges ask me to stop screaming. Chili number 6, Varga's Very Vegetarian Variety. Thin yet bold vegetarian variety chili. Good balance of spices and peppers. The best yet, said Judge number 2, aggressive use of peppers, onions, and garlic. Superb. Walt, my intestines are now a straight pipe filled with gaseous sulfuric flames. I crapped on myself when I farted, and I'm worried it'll leak through the chair. No one seems inclined to stand behind me except that Sally. I can't feel my lips anymore. I need to wipe my butt with a snow cone. Chili number 7, Susan's Screaming Sensation Chili. A mediocre chili with too much reliance on canned peppers, said Judge 1. Ho hum. Tastes as if the chef literally threw a can of chili peppers in at the last moment. I should take note, though, that I'm a bit worried about Judge number 3. He appears to be in a bit of distress as he is cursing uncontrollably. Judge number 3, Dad. You could put a grenade in my mouth, pull the pin, and I wouldn't feel a thing. I've lost sight in one eye, and the world sounds like it's made of rushing water. My shirt is covered with chili, which slid unnoticed out of my mouth. My pants are full of lava to match my shirt. At least during the autopsy, they'll know what killed me. I've decided to stop breathing. It's too painful. I'm not getting any oxygen anyway. If I need air, I'll just suck it through the 4-inch hole in my stomach. Chili number 8, Big Tom's Toenail Curling Chili. Judge number 1, the perfect ending. This is a nice blend chili. Not too bold, but spicy enough to declare its existence. Very articulate judges, these guys. Judge number 2. This final entry is a good balanced chili, neither mild nor hot. Sorry to see that most of it was lost. When Judge number 3 farted, passed out, and fell over, pulling the chili pot down on top of himself. Not sure if he's going to make it. Poor fella. Wonder how he reacted to a really hot chili. Judge number 3, no report. Well, I just want to say in closing, on a more serious note, that about 2 months ago, my kids couldn't be here tonight. One of them is on the road, actually, out of Labrador, and the other one is home nursing a bit of a medical problem, and she's getting intravenous every 6 hours. So of course she's torqued at her mother because she's not there to help her through the pain. But if you know my daughter, she's a bit dramatic, and so. But nonetheless, they both spoke at Ty and Jane's 60th, which was amazing that both of their grandparents would have 60th anniversaries so close together. But both Ryan and Megan commented on you know, how special it was that in their family, all of their grandparents, all of their aunts and uncles who've been married for so long haven't killed each other yet, and like Ty and Jane, they said, does Kay follow Walter around out of curiosity like Ned Pickett does? But they did say that it was so important to see relationships that stand the test of time like that, because they're old enough themselves now to know that life is not all about the laughs, that life has its ups and downs, and nothing kicks the crap out of you like time. And there's Mom and Dad now with 60 years of married life together, and another, well, let's say 20 for Dad and 5 for Mom, just existing. I'm glad you didn't stop at the first one. And I do know that, Jim, you know your mom's favorite, right? And Brian, or Richard is Dad's favorite. But the only reason they stopped after you was they said, look, there's no way we're going to get this right. Let's give it up now. So guys, thank you for bringing us into the world, showing us the way to grow up and be strong, moral. Okay, maybe that's a stretch. But growing up to be strong, good people who've raised strong, good children of their own. And it's so great to see so many of the grandchildren and great-grandchildren here, and the legacy will live on. Congratulations on your 60th.